And so, our story comes to an end. Where once stood a lone wanderer with a treasure map, now stands a family ready to fight the good fight. And though this story is but a prelude, there are some elements that have gone unnoticed. Though the wreckers were wiped out on that fateful day, one was able to survive Tanya's wrath. Young Logan, despite losing all he had held dear, was able to move on, carrying nothing but the best of resolve. He would find his way to Columbia and sought out Captain Dupree. Many tears were shed when they reunited, but it was a time for celebration, a time to begin again. Logan would go on to reform the wreckers in his father's name. Despite his loss and the heavy burden of command, he would mature into a man his father could be proud of. The Nazis would continue their bombing campaign for several months, despite heavy losses, though the Luftwaffe did eventually establish a foothold in Arcadia's east end. It forced them to call back troops from other fronts. Despite relentless attacks, Columbia would not fall, as many neutral countries soon came to its aid. The conflict was even enough to unite the small squabbling factions within Columbia to one side. Thanks to their efforts, the Germans would not gain any new ground on the skybound city. With their leader gone, their plans and network shattered, the King Cobras broke. Most of them would die fiery deaths in their planes. Others would run for the hills, while their leader was simply left to the vultures. With his friends and his former crew members justly avenged, Nathan Zachary would consider retirement, though many in his pirate sphere of influence would applaud his actions. He still wondered in the back of his mind if Big John, Tex, Sparks, even Jack would have told him it wasn't worth it. Whether it was wrong or not, the Diamond Dogs remained loyal and resolute to their leader. Though much still lies ahead for all of them, it can only be speculated. Will they survive?